Combining like terms. That's what we're going to be doing today. In the beginning, I want to explain why we can only combine like terms rather than unlike terms. And then afterwards, we're going to go into some questions that I had that a student gave me. So without further ado, let's not waste any time. Let's get right to it. So the first things first, let me just write it on the board. Why only, only like terms. I remember when I was younger, I was always wondering this question, why only like terms? Well, let me explain it. The reason why is because of this. Think of this 5x plus 3x as objects, right? So instead of having x, think of them like apples, okay? So that's the way that I usually explain it to students. Think of these like objects. What is 5 apples plus 3 apples? Well, that's easy enough. You have just 8 apples. That's the reason why 5x plus 3x equals 8x. But all of a sudden, let's say I drop this. Well, now what is it? Well, it's just 5 apples plus 3. Can you combine apples with numbers? No. Or let's say, for example, it's y. 5 apples plus $3. Is that $8 apples? No, right? That's not the way that that works. I can't combine objects together. I can say that I have 5 apples and $3, but unless they're the same exact object, there's nothing I can do with them, which is the reason why we can only combine variables that are the exact same. Now then, some of you guys are asking, okay, cool, but why can't I combine something like this? And the reason why, again, is because of that idea. These are different terms. Now, obviously it's the same variable, but it's on a different scale. So think of x as a degree 1 term, almost like perimeter. X squared is a degree 2 term, 2-dimensional, like instead of like a perimeter, it's like area. Can I combine the perimeter of your fence with the area of the yard? Like, yeah, you have 5 feet of fence plus 8 square footage. No, right? Those are two separate things. Or we can think of this like sticks and boxes. This is 5 sticks plus 5 boxes, right? Can I combine sticks and boxes to be a box stick? No, right? Again, even though they are the same idea, the fact that they're in different dimensions, one's in the first dimension, the other one's in the second dimension, means that I cannot combine these things together. They do not link. Enough of the explanation. Let's get to some problems. All right, so we got 2x plus 7 plus 3x minus 2 plus 3. The way that I like to teach my students this is every time you see an x term, let's bring those down separately. So I'm going to deal with each set of terms separate. So 2x plus 3x, I'm saying this, 2x, and always bring down the sign in front. A lot of students have trouble with the signs and making sign errors, and it's because we have to make sure that we're bringing the sign value in front of the numbers as well. So plus 3x, that equals 5x. Okay, now the next one I'm gonna do is all just the normal numbers without variables. So 7, you can bring the plus 7 if you want, but anytime it's the first term, unless it's a negative, you don't necessarily have to bring it down. So in this case, it's a positive, so I don't have to. So 7 minus 2 plus 3. 7 minus 2, that is 5, plus 3 is 8. And then from here, I just combine these things together. 5x, I'm just gonna put that in front. In math, we usually put variables in front first, and then we kind of work our way down from there. 8 is positive, so it's going to be plus 8. That's it for our first answer. All right, here, same thing. I got 3x plus 9, and then 4x minus 5. So again, I'm going to bring these down. I got 3x plus 3x. Again, there's that plus 4x. Well, 3 plus 4 is equal to 7, and then the x just stays the same. Again, a lot of people like to do something like x squared because I'm combining x terms. Don't think of these like multiplying because that would be multiplication. Again, think of these like objects. 3 apples plus 4 apples, that equals 7 apples. It doesn't equal 7 apples squared. So then same thing we're going to do on the top. So 9. Again, I'm bringing down the sign as well in front. Minus 5. Is equal to 4, giving me my final answer of 7x minus 4. All right, for this one, I'm gonna do the same exact thing as before. I'm gonna start out with 6y. 6y is positive, so I don't have to write the sign in front. Minus 2y, minus 2y. All right, then on the bottom, I'm gonna do the things with the numbers. So 7 plus 2 plus 5. Okay, so 6 minus 2, that is 4, minus 2 is 2. So 2y. 7 plus 2 is 9, plus 5 is 14. So that finishes it out here with 2y plus 14. All right, this one here I have 5y plus 5, 6x plus 6, plus 7x plus 7. Okay, so what I'm noticing here is notice that all of these terms have different terms here. I got y for one, I got x for another one, and then an x squared. And then if you remember from the beginning of the video, I said x and x squared cannot be combined. Even though they're the same variable, they're on different dimensions, right? They're on different wavelengths entirely. So I'm not able to do that. So instead, what I can do here is just 5 plus 6 plus 7. 5 plus 6, that's 11, plus 7, that's 18. And then actually I can't do anything else here, so I'm just going to do 5. Well, actually, customarily, you always do the highest degree first. So 7x squared plus 6x plus 5y plus 18. And that would be the final answer there. All right, let's keep it moving here. I'm starting out with the 8 this time. Again, you don't have to start out with the x's. I just do just cause. But again, you can start out with the 8 here. So I have 8, and then I bring down the sign and the number, so minus 7. Then this one right here, I'm just going to do 2x plus 3x. I'm bringing down the sign as well. Oh, 7x, sorry. Oh, what in the world is going on right now? 7x, geez. Okay, then 8 minus 7, well, that equals 1. 2x plus 7x, that's the same thing as just 9x. That's just going to be 9x. And then combine like terms here. Just kidding, you cannot. This has an x, this doesn't. So this is just the same thing as 9x plus 1. This is fully simplified. That would be the final answer. Right, that's going to be it for today, guys. If you guys have questions that you want done similar to this, always feel free to drop them down in the comments. I'll get to those. Also, please like, subscribe, all of those things as well. Those all help me. But until next time, I'll see y'all. And as always, take care. Peace out.